Hey YouTube, thanks for clicking on this video. Today we are going to be kind of talking about something if you follow McDonald's, as you know. But overall, the CEO kind of got kicked out of the company because of, I guess he had a relationship with someone that was working with McDonald's. And based off what I read, I think he keeps $37 million of his stocks with McDonald's, and I think 26 weeks of pay, which might be with that whatever figure I just gave you, as well as and then I think the head of HR also stepped down or left. I didn't read too much into it because I just needed to know the gist of what was going to happen with the stock. And usually when something like this happens, as far as a CEO either quitting or leaving or a scandal, the stock does go down. And that's exactly what happened. The stock went down, and I bought more of it because, like I've talked in some of my past videos, one of the best things that you can do is lower your average cost per stock. So when it does go up, you make more money. It's this thing you really should do whenever investing. So this is kind of really a quick video of me actually purchasing the stock itself, as well as kind of getting some info of why you can take a bad thing and make it a good thing when it comes into investing like this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to have a video right here. I pre-recorded it on my phone since I was at work at the time, and I really wanted to purchase some of the stock before it went back up too much. So there will be a pre-recording of me actually going through, looking at the stock, looking at over the couple of, like the day, the week, the month, so on and so forth. I was just showing you how I was up about, it shows 24%. That's because I just added $600 to my portfolio to spend. Now I'm looking at McDonald's itself, going over the week, the month, the 3 month, and the year. And again, it went down almost 10%. And it has been going down for a little bit, so this is not all purely because of the CEO situation there. But it has been going down, and it's been correcting a little bit. And, you know, if you look at the chart right there, it's been going up, it's been going up. And over the past 5 years, it's still on track for about 20% every year. But again, that right there, that little fall is going to look like one of those falls prior in the chart. Then I'm going to go over my average is $214.39. I only own 2 of them, but I'm down $44. And just there's some news right there. I was hoping it would show up, and then I just was going right there. Steve Easterbrook, McDonald's former CEO, steps down from Walmart board. But the CEO, the whole thing, you can look it up. I'm gonna leave some links down below about it. Just kind of show that, I mean, their overall what they've been doing as far as their earnings per share have been doing really well. And right now I'm pretty much buying it and not doing it, kind of a way to save money. I'm gonna do this a little bit later, is doing a limit order, not a market order. The limit order will let you purchase it exactly at however much the stock is right now, or whatever amount you set it for. So if it does drop down, or if it's, you know, a couple cents off, you can do it. If you do the market order, Robinhood requires you to have like 5% above the stock price in case it does fluctuate while you're actually purchasing it. And then right now there's me actually making the order for 2 stocks. And this, I wanted to make a video recently about me purchasing stocks, and I really thought it was going to be 2 Apple and 2 Nvidia. But with this news, you have to take opportunity and see it and be like, this is not gonna, I mean, the CEO, something like this happening is not gonna happen all the time. But like I said, turning a bad thing into a good thing is pretty much, yes, this is a bad thing initially for investors, but if you have more money and want to invest more and think McDonald's is going somewhere like I do, this is a perfect time to invest. It went down 10%. And that was pretty much that video right there. We'll look at another one in just a moment. But it's a great time to invest, and again, like I said, lower your average cost per stocks if it is high. Like again, mine about $214 for 2 stocks, and this right here lowered it to about $195, $197, or no, maybe it was $201, my bad. Somewhere around there, but lower, and that is a big thing for me, is especially now, sometimes when I buy these stocks, I buy them when they're a little higher, so I do try to take advantage of these dips because of the news, or, you know, because of their earnings per share, or whatever have you. It's a good strategy to have. It's a little bit difficult when you have a lot of stocks to always watch the dip. One problem that I'm having, and again, to some people I don't have a lot of stocks, to some people I do, as far as how many individual companies that I invest in. But I love them all, and I want to keep investing in them all the time. So it's really hard for me to pick and choose which ones to buy and which ones not to buy at certain times. Like I said, when news like this comes out, and I was already planning on, you know, spending $500 to $600 anyways, you have to take advantage of these opportunities, even though it wasn't a stock that I wanted to purchase right now, not because I don't believe in it, but because of a weird thing that I want to have 10 Apple stocks. I only have 8, but like I said, I took advantage and I got the 2 more stocks. And they pay awesome dividends. They pay $4 per stock. So this right here is going to actually help out my dividend payout for next year. I think it'll be close to about $72, especially with this other stock that I'm about to show you guys that I also purchased today, because I spent $600-ish on stocks today, which again, wasn't exactly expecting, but the way that they are moving and what is going on with both of these stocks, I just had to act now. I already mentioned it in the video, was the other one. So what I'm going to do right now is put the other video up right here of my pre-recording of me purchasing the stock while I was at work, since I did not want to miss the opportunity. So here we go, and like I said, I'm going to kind of walk through what was kind of going on, my thought process there. And I had to make this video a few times here. So it should be up now, and I'm going to go down, pretend like I'm looking for the stock, and I just kind of was looking for that. And Nvidia is at $211.16. It has dropped a lot over this year, but let's go over. So the 1 week is up, 1 month is 14%, 3 months up 37%. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Now the year, it's still down 1.5, which is crazy, because I would have loved to bought it when it got to its lowest, which you'll see in just a second. I'll show you guys there. Over 5 years, it's went up a ridiculous percent, and it's kind of, you know, it's expected for it to kind of correct. It went up 1,300%. That is just mind-blowing, to be honest with you, and it would have been great to invest early. But however, it got down to $129.57. That right there would have been a major time to purchase. That would have been the time to purchase if you wanted to get a position in there. Now I didn't. I got it at $187.79. I wanted to make sure that it was going back up on an upward trend. Again, buy low, and overall it is still low of its high. It has a 70% buy because they're getting into so many things like AI. I think they're getting into 5G. They have graphics cards, and overall their quarterly earnings, they aren't too impressive, but they also aren't bad at all. They've been exceeding expectations, not by a ton, but it's better than either meeting and or not meeting them. So that is always a great thing. I wanted to buy more of them, so right now I'm just buying one. I will probably make more videos of me purchasing more this month, as my top, or last month in October, my top 3 is like buying Disney and some other stocks. But these right here I've been really kind of watching, and almost like FOMO, fear of missing out. But Nvidia, if you look at the chart, it's going to go back up where it was, and I think it's going to exceed it, and there's a lot of opportunity there. So as far as growth, it does pay a small amount of dividends, not much. I think it pays like $1 per stock, so you know, around there, nothing crazy. But right there, lowered it to 195 average cost right there, or no, raised it. My bad, raised it. But I'm still up about 40 bucks, almost 8% on that stock, and I see a lot of potential with it there. And right now, I'm just gonna go over my chart, as how much it went up. And I think that's pretty much it. I was probably gonna go over as far as talking about how I plan on buying Apple, so on and so forth. But we're not gonna get into that. But like I said, I bought Nvidia because if you look at the charts where they're going, they're meeting their quarterly earnings. Their PE ratio is a little bit higher than I would like. I think it's around 45. But that right there, if you look at the overall big picture, that's just one thing to look at. There's growth. It's going to get there. What I loved about it, the 128, 129, but I'll definitely be buying more stocks of Nvidia. And I think that big dip is going to look like one of those little ticks you see in 5 years. I believe in them. I believe in McDonald's. Like I said, I saw the opportunity, really wanted to purchase them. I know this is not my typical thing for me to pre-record and then talk about it, but I kind of had to do what I had to do, and I knew I had to post another video, and if I didn't pre-record those, I was going to make another video, and it would take forever, and then by the time I made the video, the stocks would already be too high. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was pretty much just showing you some of the thought process, some of the opportunities when things like, you know, big news comes out with the stock, as well as why I'm investing more into McDonald's and Nvidia. If you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe. Please turn on the notifications bell so when I post out a new video. I try to post one at least once a week, and I do post videos of me purchasing stocks kind of like this right here. Usually I do it live, like right there on my phone. As well as talk about some stocks I'm interested in. I'm going to make a video this month about my top 3 stocks of November, and maybe I'll probably talk about kind of the plans that I have for the next couple months, and really where I'm going to start gauging here, because I know in my past videos I talked about pretty much buying more stocks of what I currently have instead of buying new stocks. So that right there is just kind of the gist. Please leave a comment if you do own McDonald's or own any of these stocks or have a recommendation for me to look at. My portfolio is finally at $8,000. That's amazing. I'm gonna make a whole video on that and kind of how I started from nothing and got up to this point. I'm only up a little over $1,000 on the year, a little bit less than a year, but still that's amazing. I'm up almost 13, 14%, which is fantastic. I think the overall market is around, I think the S&P 500 is like 19%, 22%, something around there. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.